Madam, I rise to speak on the Uttarakhand Appropriation Vote on Account Bill 2006, and I wish to thank you for giving me time to talk on this. It was long back. Many of us in this house were not even born, way back in 1951, when the Patiala government for the first time saw promulgation of Article 356, and the Congress was in power at that time. At the outset, I would categorically like to put it on record very clearly that all these are very regressive and bad precedents that we are setting. As a representative of an established regional party, I oppose this imposition of Article 356, which in turn has resulted in this appropriation bill being brought into this house. India is in a situation where both the BJP-led NDA and the Congress-led UPA both seem to be in the same boat, and both seem to be repeating each other. I would not like to get into the details of Uttarakhand per se as a state. Many of my learned friends speaking before me have discussed from beauty to economic development being stopped to many aspects of that state. What really bothers me is what is it that people expect from us? And are we really living up to what the people want from us? None of us here, those who are steeped in political history, can ever forget how from 1951 till Kerala and from Kerala onwards, how the Congress government during Indira Gandhi's time at will went on misusing, not using, but misusing Article 356 and demolishing one after the other democratically elected governments in different states of the country. Then came 1977, when the late Chaudhry Charan Singh became the Home Minister and the Deputy Prime Minister. Lot of hope was pinned on the Janata Party at that time, in which the BJP and all of us were party to the formation, because it was heralded as a change from the age-old Congress, corrupt Congress government to a government of the people. But we failed the people so miserably that we were promptly, all of us, including the BJP, was kicked out of power. And in 1980, a role reversal happened. Like Chaudhry Charan Singh had demolished all the state governments, 6 or 7 state governments, as far as 9 state governments. Similarly, when Mrs. Gandhi and her late son, the younger one, came to power, they took no time and demolished using this same very constitutional piece of paper, using it, because I do not believe the Constitution is a living being. I believe it is a piece of paper. It is to be used for the interest of the people. It is not to be misused for our personal political goals. So, Mrs. Gandhi also, the late Mrs. Gandhi, the original madam, Mrs. Gandhi, there is one original only, all others are, The original Mrs. Gandhi again kicked out those same state governments which, let us remember, had come to power by the power of the vote of the people. This indicates that neither the group that Chaudhry Charan Singh represented, in which all of us were also party, nor the group that the late Mrs. Indira Gandhi represented, nobody respected the wishes of the people. We disregarded the people then, we are disregarding them today. We have heard about cooperative federalism from this government. All of us were very happy that maybe a new chapter is being tried out, a new chapter in which a healthier democracy, which has its ears to the ground, which has concerns for the poverty-stricken poor people, which will actually listen and abide to their wishes, that maybe this new chapter would be good. We, in a way, we fought the BJP. The candidate who lost from me, my second candidate, was also of the BJP. But yet, we wish them well, not as a political party, not so that they win and they fight against each one of us, but we wish them well in the greater interest of the country, that one day, now that they have got an opportunity after 10 long years, one whole decade, ma'am, one whole decade of the beginning of the 21st century, this country has had such a miserable time. One whole decade was destroyed. We hoped. Yes. Was wasted. One whole decade was wasted. We all hoped that a new chapter would be turned. No, ma'am, I will need some time, please. I am not getting into the nitty-gritties of Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand is just the facade. Uttarakhand, for me, signifies one milestone in a long road of democracy in which this country intends to mature, and it is still maturing. We are not yet a fully mature democracy. These are all milestones, and all of us are learning. All of us are students. All of us are toddlers in this great process that we call democracy. So this cooperative federalism has become a doubtful slogan now, a slogan that is intended for use when it is convenient. What the BJP-led NDA government has done till now, starting from Arunachal Pradesh to Uttarakhand, is not only anti-democratic and anti-federalism, it is a sad thing because we, all of us, the people of India, pin a lot of hope on Narendra Damodar Das Modi ji and his government. We expect that something new shall turn up. But alas, it is a sad thing that there is no effort also. I am not talking about success or failure. That is something that only, inshallah, only Allah will decide. But when these people have been rejected, the Congress has been rejected because of their misdeeds. Yes, people have a lot of hope on these people. Yes. If states are disturbed this way, this reminds us of Indira Gandhi's days when Article 356 was misused. So I am reminded of what a great leader of our time, Shri L.K. Advani ji, had said very recently in an interview, that a situation is being built where it seems that imposition of emergency might be a possibility. And sadly, nobody from the ruling clique thought it fit to contradict him, so it was kind of accepted. This is a bad time for that particular state. There was a cloudburst last night. Yes. There is no government, and that cloudburst, like the fire that the former Honorable Chief Minister of the state was referring to, there was a cloudburst and the Badrinath-Kedarnath road has been blocked, and I do not know if NDRF can do any miracles, but with a properly elected government is in position, definitely people would have got more justice. Yes, yes. And I wonder if the central government would bother to inform the House what steps it has taken in view of not only the fire but of the cloudburst of last night. I believe that before using 356, yes, which I, as a member of the Biju Janata Dal, vehemently oppose, it should always, whoever is the government of the day, should always keep people as the priority, not gaining power in the states. We can understand their desperation. We can understand, especially because of Bihar, their loss in the larger cow belt, in the Hindi-speaking belt. So they are probably thinking that focusing on smaller states,
now please conclude,
focusing on Arunachal Pradesh and such states, they may be able to cobble together some kind of strength in the next time.
Yes.
I will wind up, ma'am, just a little bit. I would like to quote a noted jurist, Mr. Fali S. Nariman, who expressed over a decade ago in relation to an interim order passed by a division bench of the Apex Court concerning Jharkhand. He had said, to me, this was in 2005, ma'am, to me, the order of March 9 serves as a disturbing precedent for courts. In the future, not only the Supreme Court but also any High Court, to direct how proceedings of the Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha or state assemblies should or should not be conducted by its presiding officers. In 1998, we have had the case of Jagadambika Palji, which is a great historical piece of judgment where the SC had ordered a composite floor test. Lawyers had noticed that this is a direct violation of Article 118 and 208 where no such provision is present.
Please now.
These are all precedents and another one is being set now. I would like to state here before winding up that the High Court of Nainital had to interfere and quash the President's rule, which was eventually challenged in the Supreme Court. A floor test is the natural recourse if questions of stability of a government are concerned. But what worries me today, madam, is which state government is in your target now? How many state governments will you break before your appetite for power is satisfied? Thank you.
Thank you. Sri Jitendra